So the other day I took the Mk6 out for a quick spin, just popping down the shops, and the weather's looking lovely, so I thought I'd put down the windows and nothing. That's how it's stuck good. But hopefully the camera's picking up the motor noise. So that's still working, so motor's good, fuse is good. So somewhere in there we've got a problem. I'm guessing like something's broken between the motor and the mechanism, some sort of cog or something, but I need to take all this off and have a good look. And while I'm about, working in this area, this mirror has never worked. Well, neither of them do. But I know this car is made up, it's a bit of a Frankenstein of the original style and all the ST parts, and I'm guessing the style never came with electric. So I don't even know if there's wiring behind there. So I'm going to pull all this off and have a good look. So just looking around the door panel now and see what's involved in taking it off. I'm going to take all the mirror parts off first because you can see they're overlapping, so I don't know if there's any fastenings behind there. There's going to be one behind there. It's just a little plastic covering to come off. I can't see anything being into the switches, but they'll come out first. Can't see anything else around. That are a couple of bolts under there. So there, that's come out. Can't find the other one. It's there somewhere. 1, 2, there we go. So, gonna get on that next. Okay, just popped this off now. Yeah, literally just pulled off with a trim tool. That's the loom coming up from the door. That's going into the switch, and then this is coming from the mirror, and that should attach to. Okay, yeah. So that's why it's not connected on. Okay. So there's a difference between the facelift and the pre-facelift. I'll have to look into this. I'm sure my ignorance a bit here. I've never taken one of these off before, and I thought I'd taken everything out and everything was coming loose. But I could feel something tight in the middle here. So I just had a quick look on YouTube and I found that this bit comes off. There's 2 hidden screws in there. So hopefully that's the last of those now, and you can see what's going on behind you. So that's what it looks like with the door panel off. So I've got electric window motor there, and you can't see anything else because there's this big plastic cover in a way. So that will have to come off at some point, but before I take that off, I'm going to take the motor off, and hopefully there's a big enough hole to see through there. So I'll pop that off now and see what can be seen. Okay, so with the motor off, this is what I can see. That's a nylon cog there, and it's just completely sheared. I've got no idea if it's replaceable or not, but saying that, it's probably just as cheap to replace put the second-hand motor on there. So it's probably a good thing because it saves me having to take all this off. That's easily replaced. So I'm gonna get on eBay now, see if I can get one of these, and see what the deal is with these mirrors. So the new motor's turned up, and it's looking pretty good. The only difference is this, rather than being built on, this is on a short cable, and it's the wrong way around, but because it's a cable you can actually got some movement there. So that's fine. I've offed it up, it fits and everything, the holes line up, so I'm happy with that. So with the old one I did take it apart because you can just replace this gear if you wanted to, but the only problem with this is that I had this dust shield which was stuck underneath this plastic ring, and I don't know, if you're careful you might be able to get this out. I wasn't, and I couldn't get out without breaking it. That kind of goes under there, and then you got clips on these rings to hold the gear on. But you know, if you're careful and you take your time, you probably could just replace this if you wanted to. As it is, I know this motor's good, so I'm going to keep this hanging around just in case this one isn't any good. But the gear and everything looks fine, so I'm going to crack on with this for now and see how it goes. So that's the motor fitted, and I thought before I put all this back together, I'll just check it out. So I've just put the switch on, stick the key in, and just give it a quick test. There it goes. It sounded a bit slower. What I think I'll do before I put all this back together is squirt some lithium grease down the runners, because I was trying to think what would have caused this to crack, and it's just load, basically putting too much load on, and if there's too much resistance in the runners, it's putting load on the gear, so that would have cracked it. So yeah, that's all working. And okay, with these mirrors, I don't know what I'm doing with this yet. I've been having a look on eBay and did about 30 quid each. I don't want to pay that since I've already got some, and you know, I'd have to buy new ones and then sell these ones. So I was looking at the wiring. I think they're pretty much the same. So yeah, this is facelift plug, and this is pre-facelift. So I think what I might do is get a wiring diagram just to double check, and I might just cut the connectors off and just use like, you know, something like bullet connectors or something, or like a universal connector plug. I don't know, I'll see what's about, but it'd be easier than, like, you know, changing these. Well, I thought I'd finish with this job, but put it all back together, and it's a bit sluggish going up to the top. Running down fine, but no, not liking those noises at all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the door panel back off and then see if I can get to the regulator and give everything a bit of lubrication. Okay, so that's the door panel back off. I've taken off the speaker and the window motor again, and I've taken out way too many bolts around this trim panel. So I've left the door catch attached for now, just for convenience sake. And I'm hoping this is what I find, it's still attached with like a tiger seal or something. No, okay, let's come in. No, it's not. Okay. What are you stuck on? That's just a seal. Okay, so I'm going to have to work my way around here and just gently prise it away. I may need to answer this. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Turns out the regulator and everything's attached to this panel rather than being built into the door. So yeah, I'm not sure I want to go through that much effort to take this out. I'd only do that if the regulator itself needed changing, or the glass. So I think this is going to give me enough access just to lubricate everything, put it back together, and hopefully be done with this finally. And there she is, all done. Still not perfect. Something's sticking when it gets to the top. But yeah, not that concerned. It's doing its job, is doing it quick enough. So what I've done, I think I said lithium earlier, but I've sprayed some silicone spray around all the workings around the regulator. So I'm hoping that's going to work this way around everywhere, and the more I use it, the better lubricated it becomes. So I think that's it for that one. Hoping I can get back to this one soon.